Okay, so this is 07, I think. Pretty sure. In this one, I was messing around with making the towers shoot and having a few other things do interesting bits. I'm just going to play the game just so you can see what's happening. Got the cost thing here for costing towers. Got money thing down here, but it's probably quite hard to see. Made the enemies move a bit faster. I think I was just experimenting more than anything. And they start skirmishing. I'm going to get a tower down here and then let go. And then move that way just a second. Every time an enemy dies, you get a little bit of extra money. Your towers should start on 10 hit points. Currently haven't implemented anything to make the towers take any damage so far. So I've just currently got it on like when you place down a tower, it will give you a random health. What this does is you have a cost tower bit here, which tells you how much the tower is going to cost. But if you put a tower down and it's got less than that, it will give you a sort of percentage based on how much health it has as to how much money you will get back when you sell it. I probably broke the money there because it's not supposed to let you buy in this. It's just something I have to fix, I guess. So if I sell this tower, by right-click on it, my money will go up by that amount that's on the actual tower. So this allows you to like push the enemy back, and as you get more and more money, you can continue to add towers into corners and stuff like that to keep the pressure up, as it were. But I didn't really realise that you could go into minus money. I guess that was just something I forgot to program while I was messing around with stuff. You can also see, if you mouse over them, you can see their health that they have, their hit points, and you can see how much money you're going to get, but you can also see the range. So you can see the active range of when like a red one gets into that circle, it will start shooting. So I can sell off both of these towers because they're kind of not effective there. But I just need to wait till my money gets to the point where I can really put a tower down in this zone. Technically I can put a tower down, but I don't really want to because I'm trying to simulate how it should work. So just wait for them to get a bit more money. So at the moment I'm on 540, so I could technically get a tower like here, right on the edge. And then that tower there, because he's just in range, he will just help. Now if I reset it, tactics that you could do is if you get this all the way to the end, so I think I'll do it quickly this way, and get like a tower down here, then what it will do is it will just kind of like hit these travelers as they go past and kind of like shave off a little bit of their health, which it makes you have a bit of slow progress in the middle, but it weakens the enemies. So that might be a really good tactic. And then once you've got enough money, and wherever they're mostly skirmishing at that point, you can get down another tower. So I think I can get a tower down roughly about here, which isn't kind of close enough to the action, so I'm just going to wait a bit. So I can get one probably somewhere around here now. I found that the towers that you put in the corners are like the most effective. So now like it's a possibility that some of these dots won't even get all the way to the center anymore because they're going to get picked off by both of these, or at least weakened. So you can see that the green ones are right on the corner now. The issue why you need the towers is because there's such a long journey for these things to travel to get all the way back to the beginning, back to the action. It kind of gives the enemy a chance to kind of like spam the respawn here and then catch back up. So I've got about 700 now. I can get another tower around here. And then I think if you get enough towers in an area, obviously because the travelers can't kill off the towers, they don't do any damage to them, which I'm sure will change once they can. It will make the game run a bit faster, I think. Now, I have to work out how the AI can put down towers. I've got a few ideas for that, but I'm probably not going to develop that today. Just messing around with how this works, but I think it looks pretty cool nonetheless. And you can sort of see, like, imagine you've got a tower in a prime position like this one. If the enemy travelers can shoot at it, then it won't probably last too long in that sort of optimal position. It's only overpowered at this point when like they can't shoot it or they don't know to shoot them. So it might be an early strategy, but you have to really quickly back it up with placing towers over here. And even if the enemy does it to you, it will only be like a minor setback. So imagine you've got enemies that are coming across here, and then the skirmish is up here, and you're kind of picking them off, and you put down a tower just here for a short time. You might be able to just weaken them enough that you can gain enough like ground before the next wave comes in, and then eventually this tower will die off. Or you'd sell it because you just think it's not going to be as effective anymore because they've moved away from that position. So selling them kind of gets your money back. That's pretty much where I am. I'm probably going to stop for a bit, think about making dinner or something, and then just kind of pick up and mess around with it a little bit later. But that's pretty much everything.